What relationship red flags make you say, whoa there, partner? Okay, so. That was dumb.
I hate it when someone like doesn't have accountability, or when they're like, oh yeah, my ex was a narcissist. Like, my ex is awful. I was like, everything's like a team sport in life. So I was like, if they can't take accountability and they blame their ex, I'm just like, something went wrong and you just don't want to say it.
Yeehaw! Okay. I'm sitting here with MJ. MJ, thank you so much for coming on, and this is your event. Right?
Yeah, of course.
Do you want to talk a little bit about the Cowboy Prom that you put on?
Yeah, so when I first came up with like the idea, I got a lot of like, Cowboy Prom, what is that? What does that mean? And I'm like, prom for adults. We have all ages here, from people that are in their 70s to people that are fresh out of college looking to like relive their prom experience. So it's been super fun to kind of bring everyone together, no matter the age. Yeah,
absolutely. You guys have some fun stuff going on here too, right?
Yeah.
Line dancing. What else you got?
Yeah, no, right now we're doing a country swing dance lesson downstairs. So this is also a singles mixer. So our instructors are bringing people together that know each other or not, and they're rotating through everyone right now. So that's super great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then you have some hats over there.
Yeah, we have a DIY trucker station here where you can kind of like build your own hat, put some patches on there, super fun. Photo booth, mechanical bull, ice shots, we got it all. So
are you hopping on the bull later?
You might see me.
Okay, great. Yeah. And is this first annual, right? So you guys are going to be doing this again?
Yeah, so this is our first annual. We'll be doing this every year, hopefully around like the same date. But we got a lot of really great feedback already, so I'm super excited to already plan the next one.
Okay, fantastic. So if you miss this one, you can come back again. Can we get your best yeehaw?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Oh yeah, yeehaw.
That was weak. That was weak.
I get. You go, Isaac. Okay, my bad. Yeehaw.
Oh, that was better. That was better. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, MJ.
Of course.
And,
thank you so much.
Yeah, everybody come to Bells and Boots. It's an awesome place. And bowl, they got the cowboy disco ball.
Yeah, we have free line dance classes every Thursday at 7 p.m.
And great bartenders here.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Of course, yeah.
I'm sitting down here with Maggie. Maggie, thank you so much for coming on. You got a take about some of the bad habits that are keeping people single here in Denver?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear it.
I think men and women both are like very afraid of commitment here. I feel like a lot of people move here with partners and they break up, or they're trying to escape like a previous relationship or something else, and then they just like don't want anything. And you go on dates, but you're on the dating apps because you're fucking bored.
Okay, you think it's just a pastime?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I do.
Just a dopamine hit and
Yeah, a little serotonin. Who needs an SSRI when you have Hinge?
Yeah. Well, like at what time do you think people actually aren't afraid of commitment? You think if
I'm still trying to find that out.
Okay.
Let me know if you find out. I don't
you
know the
think
answer
there's
to
a
that.
certain age people get to that they're like, I might as well
Well, I mean,
commit.
I think for women it's much harder than men because we have a ticking clock in the ovaries, as you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but yeah, we have a ticking clock.
I've
in there.
heard.
Okay,
I got two
you dabble in
sisters.
the feminine anatomy?
Yeah. Dabble.
You dabble?
I dabble.
Yeah, you know, been there a time or two.
Yeah. Okay, well that's I guess that people would probably have that same perspective as well here in Denver.
I think so.
So what's you got a quick fix or cure or a solution to the problem? Or
I mean, I'm currently off the dating apps,
Okay.
so I'm trying to meet people organically out in the wild.
Okay, how is that going for you?
Not bad so far.
Okay, yeah, you have a good date lately?
I've had a couple.
Yeah. Do you want to divulge or?
No.
Okay.
He would probably not love that.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Are you gonna lasso anybody here tonight?
We'll see.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty good on a dance floor, so
Okay, well-
my boots are made for walking.
Yeah, we'll see you down on the dance floor. Thank you so
Perfect.
much, Maggie. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. We got a couple good-looking gentlemen here today. All right, who are we sitting with?
I'm Jake.
Jake. Okay, and your name is?
Will.
Will. Jake and Will. Okay, and we have a couple questions that you guys have in your mind already. Okay, we have a worst or most chaotic date story that you got for us.
So when I was 29 years old, I went on a date with this girl and had a great time. Kissed her at the end of the night, dropped her off, and then went home, got into bed, went to sleep, and about 3 hours later, I woke up to my doorbell ringing, and she was there at my front door.
Okay. Damn, you must did something right, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. It was the first date, and I don't know how she found my location.
Let me ask,
but,
did you let her in?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right. Great.
I did, yeah.
Was there a second date?
No.
Okay.
So,
That's pretty good. All right, so she must have liked it. I mean, it's perfect.
yeah, I mean, it's memorable. that's for
It's
sure.
memorable. All right, okay, we got one for you too. Okay, what relationship red flags make you say, "Whoa, their partner"? Okay, so damn, that was dumb.
I hate it when someone like doesn't have accountability, or when they're like, "Oh yeah, my ex was a narcissist. Like my ex is awful." I was like, everything's like a team sport in life. So I was like, if they can't take accountability and they blame their ex, I'm just like, something went wrong, and you just don't want to say it.
Yeah, so that's like the equivalent of guys going like, "Oh, my exes were all crazy," you know? Yeah, so
like,
that
you
the
drove them
narcissist
crazy.
is the same as like, guys saying they're crazy. That's the thing. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, where did that leave you?
Having a great night, finding someone else to talk to.
Okay, fantastic. All right, yeah, it works out. Hey, any of you guys gonna find anybody to lasso here tonight?
Oh, you, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure I will.
Okay,
That's the hope, anyway. We'll
that's
see.
the hope. All right. You gonna be doing any dancing down there?
Oh yeah, I've been dancing for over a year. Did some dancing in college, but been
Okay.
taking lessons, so I'm hoping to get out there.
Hell yeah. Well, I'll see you guys down there. Thank you so much for coming
Thanks,
on.
man.
I appreciate it. Yeah. All right, we have April here. April,
Hi.
thanks for sitting down. And you picked out a question. It was, what dating advice would you give your teenage self?
Yes.
So what would you say to your teenage self then?
Yeah, I would tell her and remind her that she is not too much, that she doesn't have to chase after love, and she's already loved by God so much, and never settle. Go after what she loves and be her authentic self.
Yeah, know your
Yeah.
self-worth.
Yeah,
That's great
exactly.
advice. I feel like.
Exactly.
Have you found anybody out there yet? Or?
No.
Okay. No,
I
well,
was married and
Okay.
got divorced.
Okay.
And that's a story in and of itself.
Yeah.
But I am right where I need to be, and God put me here.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, is there anybody you're going to want to lasso here tonight, you think?
God willing, I don't know.
All
On
right.
the dance floor, I love dancing, and
Great.
I'm learning the line dances,
Okay.
and it's going to be a great time.
All right. Well, we'll see you down there dancing
Yeah.
then. Thanks for coming on. I
You gonna
appreciate
dance
it.
with me?
Yeah, I'll
Done.
dance. Okay. Great. Thank you so much, April. I appreciate it.
you.
Yeah. Hey, we have Callie here. Thank you so much for popping on. And you actually do line dancing downstairs on Thursdays sometimes?
I do line dancing,
Okay.
swing dancing.
Okay, great.
All the
So pop
dancing.
in Thursday at Bells and Boots. But you have a take about bad habits that are maybe keeping people single here?
Yeah, and it's a real hot take.
Okay, hot
As
take. We
well.
love them.
And even though we are here at a bar, I think, listen, folks, if you're going to be looking for someone like actually in a relationship, you're looking for a serious, deep, meaningful connection. If you're going to go out to a bar, like maybe don't have 2, 3, 4, 5 drinks.
Okay. What about 6?
I think that's acceptable.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think that's totally acceptable.
Oh, yeah.
No, but seriously, it's like if I'm meeting someone,
Yeah.
first impressions are everything.
Yeah.
Right? And especially if most people they need a little bit of liquid courage, to get out there and to talk to some people, but like don't get too messy.
Yeah.
All right?
You don't like a sloppy drunk on a first impression.
Exactly. And honestly, like don't let it be a crutch either. I think
Yeah.
people really want to see you whenever you are your most genuine.
Yeah.
And if you do need that little bit of liquid courage, then great, have maybe like one drink.
Okay.
But also like just work on it.
Yeah.
If you feel like you need to be having numerous drinks in order to go out, I gotta meet a girl, I gotta meet a guy.
Yeah.
Maybe do a little bit of self-work.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
Damn, don't tell me that. What if they just use it to grease up the wheels a little bit, It's
I think it's absolutely fine to grease up the wheels.
Okay.
Absolutely fine.
Okay.
I think whenever it comes to, you don't have a personality whenever you're sober.
Yeah.
Ooh, that whole thing that we just like talked about for about like 4 hours, and then it's the next day we're going on a
Yeah.
date.
That might just be the hangover.
Maybe I'm a little unforgiving.
Yeah.
But that's my hot
Okay.
take. I think if we just,
Well, find people at a bar or look outside the bar.
I think look outside the bar, but also, I mean, if it happens in a bar,
Yeah,
if it happens.
perfectly fine.
It's a cute little story to tell the grandkids.
Yeah.
If anything, but I don't think your grandkids are going to hear, Yeah, I was like six like tequila shots deep, and all of a sudden, like there she was across the room, and I blacked out.
Yeah, that's never a good one. Well, what if they can't line dance or swing dance? Is that a deal breaker?
You know what? I think people can learn.
Yeah, you could teach them.
People can learn. Maybe they don't want me to teach them,
Okay, yeah, great.
but they can learn.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it, and yeah,
Thank you.
we'll cut it there. That was a great take. Great
Thank
hot
you.
take. Yeah.
Great.
Hey, Isaiah, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. You wanted to talk about toxic traits, right? I mean, do you have any that you secretly enjoy?
I do. I'm
Hold
secretly toxic.
Hold your
I'm
hand.
secretly toxic. I'm not openly toxic, but
Secretly.
secretly. But I like to play nonchalant just to
Okay.
get what I want. You know?
Okay. Well, don't tell the women that.
Yeah, I like when I, you know. Anyways, and
Do
then
you-
another one
Yeah.
is no, I don't have too much toxic traits. Actually, that's crazy.
Just that one.
Yeah.
Oh, do you like the push and pull, or like when a gal's
like tit for tat?
or yeah, maybe. I mean, like what kind of toxic trait do you like? The love bombing? Do you like when they or pull away just so you come running after them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely that type of person. Like, you pull away from me, I'm definitely gonna chase you, put you on the wall, and do something exclusive to you. You know, that's just me though. That's just me.
Did you say taste? What was it? What'd you say?
Exclusive.
Okay.
Exclusive.
Okay,
Behind the
okay.
scenes.
Okay, behind the
doors.
scenes. All right, that's great. And so, I mean, you're gonna find a gal here tonight, maybe?
Oh man, I personally I see a lot every day. You know
Yeah,
me, Joe.
yeah.
You know me, Joe. And I just cannot find the one.
Okay.
So maybe tonight.
Maybe tonight. I
It's
think
no
it's gonna
problem.
happen. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
dude, thanks
yeah,
for
yeah.
coming on. I appreciate it. Who do we have sitting with us?
My name is Brooke.
Brooke, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. So you wanted to answer the question: what toxic traits do you secretly enjoy?
Yes. I unfortunately like fixing men.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot to fix out there.
There is a lot to fix.
And
Yeah.
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 Okay,
I have a specific story in mind.
let's go. for
Literally
it.
fixing a man. Didn't know the guy. Called me because he broke his collarbone skiing.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, sure. I'll come pick you up. And then he slept on my couch for 2 weeks while I fed him medicine
Oh, okay.
every like few hours, like the allotted time frame
Yeah.
as a nurse.
Yeah. Was he
essentially.
trying to get you to fix the collarbone too? Or?
He had surgery,
Okay.
thankfully, because
And so he just needed a spot to stay.
he needed a spot to stay.
And you-
Yes.
Let him stay.
I let him stay.
Okay.
And then shortly after that, didn't like him.
Didn't
you know?
like him?
No.
Okay.
Liked him when he was broken, didn't like him when he was fixed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fixed. Broken physically and emotionally, or
Probably.
okay.
Yeah. I don't know if I knew him enough to really find out. He was on drugs a lot when I.
Yeah. Wow.
knew him.
Okay. So yes, both emotionally as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if anybody needs to sleep on a couch for a little while,
You got me.
Yeah.
I got you.
Thank you so much for coming on. That's great.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Oh.
Yes,
oh,
it's
shit.
my birthday.
Sorry. Oh my God. You got the happy birthday.
Yes, I got the buttons.
My
and the
bad.
tiara.
Thank you, Isaac. Happy birthday. Hey,
Thank you.
Can we get your best yeehaw?
Yeehaw!
There you go. Yeehaw. Okay. Thanks, guys, for coming on. Who are we sitting with?
My name is Aislinn.
And my name's Wilson.
Okay, and you guys are dating?
Yes.
We are, yeah.
Okay. When are you going to pop the question?
This is something I wonder on a daily basis.
All I can say is soon, but I have the plans.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
great, yeah. So you'll just see, big chunk of money taken from the bank account one day, and it's
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay. How'd you guys meet each other?
We met in college.
Yeah, we were in class together.
Okay.
Yeah.
What drew you to her?
She's super smart. Well, and obviously very pretty.
Yeah. It's good that you
and-
led with smart, though.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
There's lots of things I appreciate about her aside from just how pretty she is.
Yeah.
But we get along in like lots and lots of different ways, which is
Yeah.
great.
Great. And what drew you to him?
He was kind of quiet at first, which I actually liked. He was just very sincere. He asked me honest questions. He wasn't like weird or anything. We just kind of connected about like faith and fitness and all sorts of things, and just kind of became really good friends. And it just kind of went from there.
Okay, fantastic. I mean, how do you guys get over the rocky times?
Well, we did it by breaking up.
Twice.
Yes. Sometimes you just have some rough life problems. That doesn't mean that you don't work out together. Sometimes that just means you need to work on yourself for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you came back together, like magnets.
Yeah, I guess. We can't seem to stay away from each other. So
Is it better the third time?
so much better.
Okay.
Way better.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. And then one last question. Any advice you'd give out to anybody about dating here in Denver or just when meeting your person?
That's a great question. I think the first thing I'd say is just be comfortable, find a good friend. It's always better if you start off as friends. And second, give yourself some grace. We're all figuring it out. And sometimes you just need to work on yourself first and take time to figure some things out in your own life. And once you do, you can care and love for someone else a lot better.
Great. That's great. And you got anything to add?
No, she said it all.
Yeah, I don't know how you top that.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for
Thanks
coming
so
on.
much.
Yeah, and we'll see you out there dancing. Who are we sitting down with?
My name's Ashley. And my name's Carmen.
Okay, Ashley. Bad habits that are keeping Denver daters single.
Yeah, I've been married almost 10 years.
Okay.
I got 6 kiddos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congrats.
So, thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I think the one thing would be, if I've learned anything from the dating scene and looking at it now with single friends and then being married, I would say is there's too many people that are selfish. You're dating for yourself. You're not dating for the other person because you want to find your partner for life. And if that's what you're going into it with the mindset of I'm looking for my partner, I'm looking for my soulmate, I'm looking for somebody to spend the rest of my life with God at the center of that, then I think you would have better luck finding somebody to settle down with instead of going into it with selfish reasons, whether it's, lust or this person can get me to this place or whatever it may be, and then it doesn't usually work out.
So, I mean, finding out who they are and give and take and all that stuff, and it just be with somebody that's a good person. I mean, is that kind of what you're getting at?
Yeah, I think it's you finding a person that matches your morals and values and matches what you want in life, but is also a good person and can you can be yoked with it. You can have a good life with, raise your kids with.
Okay. So people that might be just in it for the money, or you want to go on the yacht, or want to do that.
Exactly. And I think a lot of times, I feel like a lot of times, the lust, we kind of look at it in a selfish way of what can this person give me instead of what can I give this other person and then in return.
Yeah, it should be a cohesive bond where it's two people putting in as much.
Exactly. And when you both put in, then you'll receive what you need in return.
Okay, fantastic. That's a great answer. Yeah, fantastic. All right, and we got one for you. It's dating advice you'd give yourself as a teenager.
So the biggest dating advice I would give myself, my younger self, is to wait for marriage.
Okay. We've had that a couple times tonight. Yeah.
I would say that the white dress on your wedding day matters. It's a symbol of something important that you saved yourself for your spouse. And once you find your person and you're married, that white dress matters. And you'll find that when you do find your person and you do get married, that being able to say that I saved myself for you, I waited for my one person, it matters, because then you don't have the baggage of having to be I'm sorry I didn't save myself, I'm sorry that I gave myself to others instead of waiting for you.
Yeah, that's a great take. I feel like that's an unpopular opinion though, for sure, but that is a great take. Yeah. I mean, what do you feel are the benefits from that, other than kind of what you said there? Is it more so?
I think the benefits of it is just knowing that you saved yourself for the one person you were meant to be with, and you having given this very special, sacred thing, your body, to a bunch of other people. There's something very special and sacred about that was meant for just one person, your spouse. Yeah. And when you take that away and you've given it to others, it's no longer this very special, sacred thing because you've given it to others.
And a lot of things that go with that too, right?
Yes.
There's stuff. If out and about, and not saying I'm Mr.
Yeah,
Righteous
no,
over here, but
no.
I mean, I totally see where you're coming from. So that's a great take. It's a great take. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, we're sitting here with Maggie. Thanks so much for coming on. You had advice for your teenage self about dating.
Yes. And I would say don't do it.
Don't date? Okay.
That would be my advice.
That's a hot take.
I think that if you want to date, then you should be near ready to get married. Because I think, dating is to eventually lead into marriage.
Yeah.
And so I think that when you're dating and, hopefully as a teenager, you're not going to get married soon.
Yeah.
And so I think that would just lead to heartache and heartbreak. And I think that you should instead travel the world and figure out who you are on your own without someone else's input. So
yeah, you're the 1% here.
I?
I think that's a hot take of the century. Yeah, it's a great take. It's a great take. Yeah,
Thank you.
And so, what are your thoughts on maybe living with somebody before marriage?
Not for me.
Not for you. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
And they've done studies actually. If you do live together, I think you have a higher chance of not working in the end.
Okay.
Don't shoot the messenger.
I've heard it.
This is what I've heard.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So.
Yeah. All right. Hey, I feel like that's a great take, and thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm sure some people will appreciate that too.
Thanks.
So thank you so much, Maggie. Yeah. All right. I'm sitting down here with Cooper. Cooper's also the manager here at Bells and Boots. So just wanted to put that out there. Thanks for having us.
Of course.
So you have some toxic traits that you secretly enjoy.
Couple. Yeah,
okay, well, let's get into it.
Yeah. One toxic trait that can be sometimes kind of fun is when someone's, I guess, a little bit too spontaneous.
Okay.
Can gotta get you into some pretty wild situations, but keeps you on your toes.
Okay, you said wild situations. We're gonna have to talk a little bit more about it.
I don't know if I could do that.
Okay, like knocking at your door at 2 a.m, or what are we?
Yeah, random calls.
Okay.
Just unexpected party stories. Waking up in different cities, different states. That sort of thing. Yeah, and then having to go.
That sounds like then you have to pick her up.
Yeah.
Hey, usually that would cause a fight for me, but
yeah, no, same. But like I said, keeps you on your toes.
It does keep you on your toes. Okay. Do you have any toxic traits?
Toxic traits. Yeah, everyone has a couple. I would say mine's is sometimes being too honest. Sometimes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, brutal honesty is probably a big one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like honest where it might hurt some feelings?
Yeah, probably that a bit.
Okay,
yeah.
It's better to get those out than keep them in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lays it all out there, keeps it open to everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, any words of wisdom you want to impart on dating around here?
Just be outgoing, try to put yourself out there, and just try to speak to everybody that you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Happy to do so.
Absolutely. Who do we have sitting here?
Erica.
Erica. Okay. And so you have, so what relationship red flags make you say, whoa, they're a partner?
I would say if they like snakes and they wear sandals, but when they're not at the lake or the beach or the pool.
What if they're not at the lake or the beach and they also have a snake?
No.
Okay.
No snake at all.
So how many guys have you dated with snakes?
I haven't. I've talked to a guy and he said he likes snakes, and I was like, that's Satan's mascot. So I was like, no.
Yeah, you can't have that. No, you just don't looking at guys' feet.
Not really. I just don't like to see the dogs out unless
the dogs
they
are rough. Yeah. You got to keep them. them there. Okay, those are some pretty good red flags. Yeah, some red flags. Do you also? What are your red flags?
What are mine? Like in me?
Yeah.
Sometimes he can't get me off the dance floor.
Okay,
so they don't like
that's
that.
a green flag.
That's a green flag?
That's a green flag. Yeah.
Okay.
Dance floor is where it's at.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I
you.
appreciate
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
thank you.
absolutely. All right, we got another guest on. Who are we talking to?
My name is Katie.
Okay, Katie. You said you had a chaotic story.
A little bit chaotic.
Was it a date or?
It was a date.
Okay.
Yeah. So you want me to just set it up? Go for it?
Yeah, just go
All
for
right.
it.
So once upon a time, I went on a blind date. And it started out that I went on a date with a friend from church. And I am not religious. I am not interested in that whatsoever. I kind of went into the church scene after a different bad situation. This is not that. And so I was like, let me lean into the church scene because it seems like safe, whatever.
Yeah.
So I go to this dinner, and it's like at Spaghetti Factory or something safe.
Yeah.
And after the dinner, the blind date, or not after, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So we go to dinner. The guy that I'm set up with looks like Gaston from Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
He's 6'5", huge, and I'm 5'4", 120 pounds. And so tiny to give comparison. And I'm like looking straight up, and I'm like, you set me up with, okay, whatever, fair enough. And I'm like, this is all churchy, whatever, fair enough. So we go out to dinner, we have a time, and afterwards my church friends were like, hey, this is ending, we're going home, the end. And so we say goodbye to them. Gaston is therefore like, you want to go party?
Yeah. And you were like, hell yeah.
Well, I'm like, aren't you from the church thing?
Yeah.
So we proceed to go to, we're in Boulder, and so we proceed to go to like Absinthe House, and then after that we go to a house party. We time traveled to the house party. At this point, we had been drinking.
Yeah.
And then he's taking dabs, lines of coke are just happening.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't know what time it is. Yeah. Everything is just like spinning, and I'm like,
You wanted to stay up for Sunday service. That's
probably.
Yeah.
So at one point, we're walking back to his place. We stop at a convenience store. He's like, you should probably have some coconut water. And I was like, you're probably right. So we drank a shit ton of coconut water, made back to his place. We don't hook up because I was just like, we've done too much at this point.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to have whiskey dick out the wazoo. Like, not going to happen.
Okay, yeah.
And I wake up. He is dead to the world. He might have been dead, actually.
Yeah. You didn't even check his pulse.
I did not check his pulse. Walk of shame back to my house, and I did not receive a call back.
Okay, yeah.
So
well, it's because he was dead. Yeah, all right. Gaston is no more. Yeah, you missed the, you missed a wake.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That was 15 years ago.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you got to have maybe a little wild one.
Exactly.
So that's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on.
Of course.
Yeah,
Thanks
that was a
for
great
having me.
story.